Hey Reflections, it's Bashara. Welcome back to another video. So I wanted to come on here today because this is a very vital and important topic. Okay, it's personal to me. I have this book, right, y'all, that I had it for a while, and I did read a little bit of it last year. It's called Healing Love Through the Tao. But some reason I was like, okay, I want to get back into this book today. Because I know I'm celibate right now. I'm celibate because I know that ejaculation can kill you. Like, literally, ejaculation it kills you slowly because it robs you of your life force energy, you know. So there's certain ways that you have sex that can actually heal you, and there are certain ways that you can have sex that actually kills you. Okay, so until I can learn how to have sex properly, until I learn the proper methods, until I'm no longer like misusing sexual energy and sex is not benefiting me, I'm not doing it, you know. So I need to learn how to have sex properly before I start having sex again, personally. So because when you're just misusing your sexual energy and you're just having purposeless sex, you're robbing yourself of your life force energy, and your life force energy is what is keeping you alive. You know, everybody needs their life force energy, and misusing sex is one of those things that robs you of your life force energy. So like I said, until I really learn this book and learn the practices that are necessary to really learn how to cultivate sex in a way that can actually heal my body and make me better, I'm just not interested in participating in that right now, you know. But I do want to talk about another thing that robs you of your life force energy, okay? And it's your negative emotions, okay? Negative emotions rob you of your life force energy. And I do believe that negative emotions is where cancer come from, because I learned in this book that negative emotions can actually get stored in your tissue. Okay, negative emotions can get stored in your tissue, in your liver, in your kidneys, and cancer be developing like in your tissues. Like breast cancer develops like in your breast tissue, and maybe there's no cure for cancer because maybe there's no cure for it besides you need to de-stress, learn how to deal with stress, and learn how to not deal with your anger, and learn how to deal with your emotions. You know, maybe cancer is like all about the emotions and learning how to deal with your emotions better. And maybe there's no cure for that. There's no cure for that besides learning how to deal with your emotions. And so yeah, your negative emotions causes diseases and illnesses in your body, because emotions is nothing but energy. Okay, energy cannot be destroyed. So if it's in you, that negative energy is just in you, it just stores itself in your body, you know. And I know that I'm dealing with a couple of things. Like I had a couple of little issues show up in my tissues, and that's what made me want to get into this book more. And I'm learning, and I actually cried because this is actually like the answer that I needed. This is exactly what I needed. I was like, wow, I need this information. That I know that people say ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is ignorance, okay? And bliss is bliss, okay? There's no way that you can live in bliss by being ignorant, okay? When you know something, you're forced to do better, and when you can do better, you can live better, okay? So I wanted to read a part out of this book, y'all, about how your life force energy gets sucked up by your negative emotions, okay? Listen, it says by the time that one is 24 years old, okay? So by the time you're 24 years old, much life stress has developed and accumulated, okay? Accompanied by all kinds of emotional disturbances, right? And this affects your principal energy, okay? Your principal energy is also called Jing Qi, and your Jing Qi is responsible for creating your life force energy. Okay, without life force energy, we're literally nothing. Okay, so if your principal energy or your Jing Qi energy is off, everything else can be off. Okay, your Jing Qi, your principal energy, can get thrown off by your negative emotions. Okay, and overstimulating sexual activity. Okay, it says when the principal energy, okay, which is that main energy, that energy that's responsible for your life force energy, when it's spent so freely in your younger years, it begins to transform into negative energy And as the negative energy and the negative emotions drain the life force from us, robbing us of our sexual energy, they can account for a loss of anywhere between 10 and 60% of our life force energy. Too much negative emotional energy leaves us with less life force energy to work with, and therefore less energy to build hormones and replace the lost sexual energy, because you need sexual energy. Sexual energy is your creative energy, is how you know, it has in a woman, it has a lot to do with your eggs and, you know, recreating. And in men, it has a lot to do with your sperm. So your sexual energy gets thrown off by your negative emotions, and there's not enough energy left to build and feed the soul and spirit. So if you don't have any life force energy, you can't feed your soul and your spirit. Okay? And if your principal energy is thrown off, you don't have any, your life force energy is being dwindled. Okay? And it's important to deal with your negative emotions. And this book talks a lot about how to deal with your negative emotions. But one way that I do want to say that I deal with my negative emotions is that, like, you can counterbalance it. Like, when I do get a negative emotion about something, or if I find myself being so hasty, like in a rush, I just tell myself, like, take your time. Like, there's no rush. This is not a race, you know? This is not a race. We don't have to be in a rush. We can just take our time. I've been more, like, controlling my anger more. I've been trying to be more nurturing. I've been in the kitchen more often, trying to cook more, because I am not a cook, you guys. I'm not a cook, but I've been trying to be in the kitchen more, just being more nurturing and just being more honest. You know, there was a guy who really, really liked me, and I just told him, like, listen, I want to be friends. If you want to be my friend, then let's just be friends. I'm not into monogamy right now. I'm not into being with one person. I just really enjoy my time alone. I enjoy my space. And he's still around for now. You know, he still say he want to find a wife. He still want to find that. And when he find that, that's cool. But that's just not what I'm looking for. So, you know, I had to be honest. You know, even though I like his company, I don't want to be in a relationship with nobody. I don't even really want to have sex anymore, you know. So I don't want to have sex. You know, I don't want to be in a relationship. So if you can't get down with what I'm down with, then maybe we shouldn't be around each other, you know. But yeah, just being more honest and open and keeping my heart chakra open, you know, trying to be easy with myself and my life, and, you know, being easy on myself, you know, not being quick to anger, being slow to anger, and just dealing with my emotions, you know, just being more emotionally controlled. And these things help you to get your life force energy, you know, to save more of your life force energy. So another thing that I subconsciously have been doing before I even picked up this book again is, like, I just was subconsciously, like, paying attention to my breath. I realized, like, I'm breathing, but I'm really not breathing, like, properly. I know I'm not breathing properly. And a lot of us, we're breathing and we think that we're breathing, but we're not breathing properly. So I've been more conscious about my breath and just taking time to, like, breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth, and just taking time to I've been doing that often, not even knowing that the air that you breathe, the energy that you take in from the air that you breathe can replenish that main energy, that principal energy that I just told you about, that Jing energy that you need to create life force energy. So the air that you breathe and the food that you eat. And subconsciously, all this week, I've been concerned with breathing and my eating habits. Like, if I see a food that has way too many ingredients, I don't eat it. If I don't know what benefit this food have for me, like, I don't eat it. Like, right now, I'm all into, like, is this going to benefit me when I put this into my mouth? You know, is this going to benefit me? And how is this going to benefit me? And then my breathing. And the food that you eat and the air that you breathe are two supplements that you can intake to supplement that Jing energy, that principal energy, which is your main energy that you need to create your life force energy. And then your life force energy, you have enough of your life force energy, it creates something called Shen energy, which is needed to feed your soul and your spirit. Okay, so that's it for this video, you guys. I just wanted to get on this video and tell you guys the cost of your negative emotions. Is very important to get your negative emotions in check. And like I said, you can counterbalance your negative emotions by just having a positive thought. If you have a negative thought, like, oh my God, I'm so scared somebody's gonna break in my house, you can counterbalance that by saying, no, they're gonna have trouble if they come up in here. Okay, see how I just transmuted that negative thought I had, oh, I'm scared to live by myself, I'm scared somebody's gonna do something to me, to, no, if they come in here, it's gonna be problems on them, it's not gonna be good for them. Okay, then, so, you know, watching over your energy, and then just being more conscious of your breath, making sure that you're getting the proper, taking in some energy from the air that you're breathing in slowly and out slowly, and then watching what you're eating. Okay, can help you to restore that main energy that you need to create the life force energy, and you need your life force energy to feed your soul and your spirit. Okay, so that's it for this video, you guys. If you're into this book, I'll link it down below in my description box, and I will see you guys on my next one.